What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy StereoRifles tuning in on the microphone, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below, smack that like button so I get up in your sub boxes and talk to you a little bit more, man. I'm gonna put this right up on the screen. It is a patent from Activision on profile-based matchmaking, man. Yes, these acronyms are coming new every day. Used to be skill-based matchmaking, now it's profile-based matchmaking. Has it been 100% confirmed to be true? No, but if you actually look at it, you know, what you've seen, if you haven't already saw it, pretty extensive. It looks like something written up by maybe even a lawyer. Very extensive and detailed. But I'm going to sum up what it means in a nutshell real quick before I get into the rest of the commentary. Basically, one example of this patent states that a higher skilled player will be given a lower weapon accuracy. You know, your gun is not going to be as accurate when targeting a lower skilled player, while the lower skilled player will be essentially given a lower degree of accuracy required to shoot and kill his enemy. So not only did, you know, I see this across Twitter, I'm sure hundreds of thousands of people have seen it as well. It's kind of a big deal. But what inspired me to actually make this commentary is my man Blame Truth, man. He's an OG COD player. He actually put Thunder up on his channel way back in the day, back in like 07, and gave him his shout out, you know, and got him big. But anyway, he put this video out that he actually got intel screenshots from somebody from Infinity Ward. He did not tell watching the video who it would be because it would involve legal action and this person possibly getting fired straight up. But I stand by the guy, what he saw for the most part. Is it 100% confirmed? No. But I'm going to link his video in the description. I want you to check it out. Basically saying, you know, there's basically skill-based matchmaking in the game as well as the profile-based matchmaking as I'm talking about. And it basically depends on, again, a good gunfighter gets against a newer or a lower-tiered gunfighter. And the algorithm can literally go by your profile that you submitted to Activision. You know, as you know, there's crossplay in this game, so it has your Activision or Call of Duty account linked. And, you know, you can get into a quarrel or a gunfight in a COD match. And basically this algorithm or this, you know, patented algorithm will determine, you know, that you're a higher tiered player. And what it'll do is essentially lower your accuracy. It can lower your fire rate on your gun. It can lower the damage on your gun. Give you a lot poorer of a hit detection. It's crazy. I know it sounds a little far-fetched, but like I said, that's basically what inspired this commentary. I wanted to talk about it because it's kind of crazy, man. And as crazy as this is, I am honestly not surprised that they've done this, especially that you've heard that this year, you know, they got rid of the microtransactions in a sense. You know, we got free DLC maps, a free supply stream, and a pay-to-win supply stream. And, you know, it's all great. It's all good in the neighborhood, whatever. But in my eyes, I'm like, well, that to me is Activision found a way to, kind of entice new players to, you know, get into these microtransactions. They found a loophole. They found a back door, so to speak. So I am really not surprised that if this is true. I'm not at all, you know, and coming from a guy who uninstalled the game, you know, that's why I have not been uploading as frequent. I do still like to talk about it. I like to upload YouTube videos, you know, on Call of Duty, of course. But this was kind of a big one. This is something I really wanted to talk about. So obviously I'm making this upload for you. So after hearing all that I've told you, the main theme of this commentary is basically, in my personal opinion, is that they just took it too far this year. In my experience, I've been playing COD hardcore since Ghosts. A long time. You know, I'm not super OG, but, you know, going back to the COD 4 days of, you know, multiplayer, but I've been around long enough, and I will tell you, I have never uninstalled a Call of Duty when it's in its active life cycle, the first 12 months of its release. This is the first Call of Duty I've ever uninstalled before the first year. Not only that, I uninstalled it the first 4 to 6 weeks. What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? You know, so like I said, so all in all, they took it too far. You know, as you guys know, if you didn't watch my previous upload, check it out. You know, they released a survey, which I laughed my ass off about, trying to entice or, intrigue players that uninstalled the game or just stopped playing the game altogether, like myself, to come back. Basically begging us, what do we gotta do, guys? What do we gotta do for you to come back? I'll do anything, man. Sounds like a husband, you know, begging to come back after he got caught cheating on his wife or something. Straight up, man. Straight up. Like, no joke. But yes, they released a survey trying to get these non-active players back. I mean, I even heard today my boy Thunder402 saying he's playing the same people over and over in free-for-all now. The game just came out 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, not even that long ago. The fact of the matter is, like I said, they took it too far. You know, they implemented this, obviously, it's all going around skill-based matchmaking. Now I'm talking about profile-based matchmaking, you know, all these things where you'll never even catch a noob lobby or just a fair match. You know, it's not a full sweatfest MLG style game. And it's just like, I kind of reflect on why I didn't uninstall those games all those years. Whether, you know, it made me rage hardcore, throw the controller. I don't think I actually threw it, but I might toss it on the ground, but I never actually threw it and broke it. But there's definitely going to be some a few choice words of profanity and aggravation on games like it, you know, Advanced Warfare and, you know, whatnot. But like I said, the theme of this commentary, they just took it too far, man. Let's go rewind back. You know, you had Death Streaks, you know, Final Stand, One-Man Army Noob Tubes. Black Ops 3 introduced the Specialists. Even though Specialists, to me, still, I'll say for the most part, were a lot of fun in Black Ops 3. They're very balanced. I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. You couldn't have lethal and tactical at the same time. You kind of had to pick one or the other, or an aggressive or a passive ability. And of course, you know, Infinite Warfare wasn't too bad with it. I think that game was just a little too futuristic and crazy for people to swallow. And I think it was more of an issue of timing than anything. But the game wasn't that bad overall. But of course, we fast forward to Black Ops 4, where it's you not only get your passive ability, but you get an aggressive specialist ability. And they were hella aggressive. I mean, come on, we go to Black Ops 2. You know, the War Machine grenade launcher was like a 7 or 8 kill streak back in Black Ops 2. Now in Black Ops 4, you get it for free. So, but all these things, the point I'm trying to make is that they were tolerable. These things were aggravating, annoying, frustrating, made you talk like an evil, aggravated, pissed off person. But you could tolerate it. You could power through. You know what I mean? I feel like I wish I could put a video clip up on the screen of Fast and the Furious Part 2, where they get these Mitsubishi Eclipse and the Evo. They take it to the shop, you know, with their buddies, and they're like, man, they pop the hood. They're like, let's check this motors out, bro. And they're like, man, this thing got some low jack on it, some high-tech FBI low jack. And he's like, bro, man, can you take that out of there, man? Tyrese is like, can you take that shit out of there? And he's like, nah, man. Mechanic's like, nah, bro. He's like, it's hardwired into everything, into the whole motor. And that's kind of what I feel about, like, with the matchmaking system, this profile matchmaking system, all these algorithms and programs they implemented into COD Modern Warfare 2019. You can't just, you know, we keep saying, I hear people all the time say, fix skill-based matchmaking, you know, fix this. Granted, I know Dead Silence is definitely fixable. Minimaps definitely fixable. But some of the things we're talking about, I don't think it's just like a light switch. It's implemented into the engine of the game. At least from what I've read and reflecting on it, it's not as easy as just flicking a switch off. It's hardwired into the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, like I said, all these things we tolerated in previous Call of Duties, man, I myself, with the experience I've had, it's just intolerable. I mean, maybe there's something it could implement, but I just feel like there's just too many cogs running in this COD engine, and it's for a lot of us, it is an intolerable thing. They took it too far this year, hence why I'm only uploading once or twice a week. I plan on uploading 3 to 5 times a week, talking about how great this game is, you know, dropping great gameplays, having a good time. And, you know, I love my YouTube channel. The whole reason I started uploading to YouTube was to, I guess when I finally hit a certain caliber of multiplayer where I could drop 40 bombs, 50 bombs. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be great to show this stuff off, or, you know, commentate over it, make a cool video and edit it up and all that good stuff. That's what got me into YouTube. You know, that it wasn't money, you know, none of that nonsense. It was a little just to do that. But this year, we have an intolerable Call of Duty that I feel like I said, some of these algorithms and programs are hardwired into this game, and they may not be able to take it out, or it will be so damn expensive in the tech side to do so, it wouldn't be worth it. Well, in their eyes, in Activision's eyes, it wouldn't be worth it to do. You know, I'm not going to quit my channel. You know, again, I love uploading videos and editing them and talking and ranting, putting up gameplays, So that's why I'm still hanging on here, uploading once a week, twice a week. And this is something I actually did want to talk about. I'm hoping, a month down the road, hell, 2 weeks from now, 4 months from now, well, maybe not 4 months from now, 3 months from now, maybe they get their stuff together. And, I can start making some positive videos again. I don't want to be on here making videos on how the game sucks all the time. That is, like I've said about 30 seconds ago, why I got into YouTube was not to shit on Call of Duty games. That is not why I got into YouTube. It's just, obviously, I'm expressing my feelings on the game. I'm very passionate, so are, my friends and my other 240 subscribers. We care. But that's not why I set out to do YouTube. That is not why I set out to be a content creator. If I wanted YouTube that money that bad, I've been playing guitar for 20 plus years. I can cook like a chef. I could do a cooking channel. I could do a music channel. If I wanted to get monetized that bad, believe me, I have other outlets. So it's not about that. But like I said, what I set out to do in YouTube is not making videos just shitting on the COD franchise all the time. And there's already plenty of guys out there that do that, man. 8 Thoughts. And there's rage videos. Like, if you guys don't, there's an old school guy. I don't even think he uploads anymore. At least Call of Duty content. His name's El Presidor. Some really funny rage videos of him raging. It's not rage reactions from the people he's killing. No, it's him raging. It's pretty darn funny. But that's, I didn't set out to do all that, man. I wanted to make positive vibes, good gameplays, and like I said, I don't even have the game installed anymore. Hence why I'm not uploading all the time. But this is something I wanted to talk about. Like I said, put down in the comment section, what do you think? Do you agree with what I'm trying to say? Kind of the theme of what Infinity Ward did this year. It's just like, it's almost undoable. And they just took it way too far. Far enough to where I uninstalled a brand new Call of Duty game. I have never done that. I didn't uninstall Advanced Warfare, World War II, Infinite Warfare. You know what I mean? None of those games a lot of people raged about or they crapped on. I stuck it out. I'm like, because I'm a COD fan. I try to see the good thing. Be positive, optimistic, see the glass is half full for that 12 months. 8 to 12 months until we get a beta, COD news, whatever. But that's pretty much the end of my rant, man. It's just something I wanted to get off my chest. A little food for thought for the channel. Like I said, if you're new, you enjoyed it, subscribe down below, man. I appreciate talking to you on the next one. But take it easy.